Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Mandis, and people call me AJ. I am a Canadian lifetime natural wellness bodybuilder, a full-time online natural bodybuilding and lifestyle coach.
Number 205, Amanda.
Good morning. We are coming to you live from sunny Stuart, Florida. It has been a crazy few days. We will do a story time in this vlog, but we'll get to that as the day progresses. The time is 7 a.m. We are just about to get ourselves ready to go for a little morning walk. I ran out of my favorite electrolytes. I ran out of the other ones that I bought. I'm now on to drinking these Celsius electrolyte strips. And they're fine. They're sweet. It's the citrus flavor. Except that when I drink an electrolyte, I want to be hit in the face with pure salty ocean flavor. These don't do that. This tastes like Crystal Light. So if you like Crystal Light. Funny enough, since I've been down here, I actually did find a tub of the electrolytes that I do like. However, I also received notice that HD is going to be coming out with an electrolyte supplement. Instead of buying a full tub of electrolytes just to go home and order the ones from HD, bought a small pack of electrolytes to hold me over for the rest of my trip. And then when I get home, I will get a full tub of the new HD electrolytes. Low key, it's also kind of funny because I was planning to stop taking greens. However, HD is also coming out with greens. I'm so happy. I love drinking greens, and the fact that I no longer have to revoke them from my daily routine is so exciting. All right, let's top this up with some water and get outside to walk with the sunrise, shall we? I have this thing where I think the only appropriate pets, cats, dogs, and goldfish. I don't think that reptiles should be kept indoors. It doesn't feel right to me at all. Like in a cage? You're gonna put something like that in a little cage? I don't know. That's just, I don't understand that. And if you're sitting there right now and you've got a bird in your downstairs kitchen, sorry if I offended you. I don't really think that birds should be kept indoors either. Wow. Good morning. Like, really and truly, good morning. I am so grateful to be sitting here right now drinking my coffee. I'm so grateful to be where I am, be near the beach, be in this country, be alive. I had 1.5 really crazy days. I left off my last vlog going into a travel day, driving down to Port St. Lucie. I was excited to go train at the Raw Gym. Just as I was pulling off to one of the side roads getting up to the Raw Gym, I was in a car accident. I've had so many questions. At this point, this was 4 days ago now, and I still have DMs that I haven't gotten back to. If I haven't gotten back to your message, just know that I appreciate your care and your love. I do have a lot of messages about it, and I just haven't had the capacity in me to get back to all of them. Basically, here is what happened. I had just turned out of a stop sign. There was a long straight road. I was going maybe about 20 kilometers an hour. My American friends, that's about 12-ish miles per hour. And there was another car coming straight. This guy was absolutely booking it. He was going at what felt at the time like lightning frickin' speed. Saw him start to navigate over past the center line. It's a 2-lane road. There's 1 lane to go one way and 1 lane to go the other. And I see him crossing this line. There's a bunch of construction happening on the side of the road, so there was a ton of pylons. In that split second, my only thought was, I'm gonna get hit. I'm better off to run over these pylons and get myself on the shoulder of the road than I am to get hit by this car. And I kid you not, I'm here bulldozing the pylons. His car approaches, gets right up to me. He just misses the front of my car. When I'm looking at him, I kid you not, he goes like this. Boom, slams the front driver's side tire into my back driver's side tire. My car spun out, now run over a bunch of pylons. My rental vehicle is completely totaled. I get out of the car and I am quivering and shaking head to toe, mostly because I can't believe that just happened. I can't believe I just saw that in front of my eyes. And because I am in a country that is not my own, I am alone, driving a vehicle that is not mine, and I was petrified. Physically, I'm okay. Physically, I'm okay. I'm not harmed. I do have like this really rancid stiffness mostly just from the impact of getting hit. I have all 4 limbs, all 10 toes, all 10 fingers. My head is on my shoulders. I can walk, I can move. Yeah, so I got out of the car and I'm in complete shock that this happened. The guy is now flung off 50 feet down the road. He gets out of the car. He's fine. He's chilling. He's like, "You're good?" Buddy, you're gonna ask me, am I good? So I'm standing there. I'm not speaking because I'm in such shock. Kindest couple in the world saw me. They pulled over. They called the police for me. Once the police arrived, I gave my statement. The gentleman involved in the accident gave his statement, and the police concluded that my statement was a more accurate representation of what happened given the scene, how my car was turned, the fact that I ran over a bunch of pylons, the way his car had spun out. They trusted my story. I'm not at fault, which is fantastic. As per what happens next, I have no freaking clue. I rented this car through Turo. No idea if I am potentially about to end up buying somebody else a new car, but here's the thing. I'm grateful enough to be in the position where my worst case scenario right now is that I might have to buy someone else a new car. I could be in a position where it could have been up to my parents to have to buy someone else a new car because I would maybe be here. And so if that is what happens, if that is what the case is here, so be it. Grateful that I could even do that, you know? Oh my God. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I have been an emotional I have been such an emotional roller coaster for like the past few days. My therapist and I, we call the emotional version of myself Stacy, and she always tells me that I need to show Stacy some love. Stacy girl, love you. That is the story of the car accident. I also had a horrific experience at an Airbnb that exact same night. I need to go dry my eyelashes, eat a meal, and do some work. Maybe it's better that if I'm gonna cry, we break it up a little bit through this video. Let's go and just do something else. Let's pick back up the day, shall we? It was way too windy to even think about or consider going out boating, which was honestly the initial plan. We tried to go to the beach, but it wasn't even that the wind was the main issue. It was that the wind was pelting the sand and it was kind of painful. Beach day cut kind of short, which means I'm gonna go to a coffee shop that I really, really love, and I'm just gonna sit down and work for the afternoon. Hopefully outside. Hopefully the wind isn't too bad at the coffee shop. Good evening, my friends. I don't know where I last filmed from today. It's been a pretty good day. Honestly, my head has been pounding. My neck is quite sore. The impact of my accident did not hit me really that much like the first day, and it's been trickling along. For the most part, I'm okay. I just feel a tad bit scrambled eggish. That being said, we push. I do notice that I actually feel a little bit of respite. I feel a little bit better shortly after I eat. Tried to make it a point this evening to not overexpend my energy. Normally I get about 12,800 steps. Today I'm only at 10,800 steps. I have done a pretty good job at keeping it quiet, keeping it chill, keeping it calm. I'm making my last meal right now. Elevate chocolate cake cream of rice with vanilla pro HD. What do you know? Code AJLifts, save your money. I'm getting to the point too where I can tell. I don't know if, well, I do know. I'm not gonna have enough to finish the entirety of this trip. Egg of apple pie still feels decent. I should be okay on the cream of rice front. Swap whey for egg whites or Greek yogurt or something. I will do that. A little taste test. Tastes amazing, as always. What do you expect? I've had a lot of people ask me why I'm doing this trip and what this trip is all about and how do I even do this all alone? And y'all, I don't know. I don't know, but maybe by the end of this trip I will know. And I'm not gonna stress myself out trying to figure something out. I don't feel like I'm necessarily searching for an answer or searching for anything specifically. Just being present. I'm going for walks and appreciating the gust of wind. I'm stepping outside and enjoying in that present moment how good the air smells or how warm the sun feels on my skin. I'm just taking it day by day. I'm doing this because I'm tired of waiting for something or someone to come along to do these kinds of things with me. All of my friends either have significant others or they're just not financially in a place to leave home. And I've always relied on boyfriends in the past to find excuses to travel, whether it's to go and see them or a little vacation, little trip. I don't have any of that. And I still want to travel and I still want to see the world. And I want to be in a position where I can step outside and appreciate for 2 seconds the fact that there's sun on my skin. I don't know where I'm going with this. I have no idea. What I can do for you right now, maybe give you a little tour of the most amazing Airbnb I have ever been in. And I would recommend this place in a freaking heartbeat. I've met the owners, I've spent some time with them. They are the most fantastic people ever. You're gonna have to not mind a little bit of the mess, but our beautiful bedroom, tons of closet space, fully stocked with beach gear is also a huge plus for an Airbnb. Front entrance, all this space here, I obviously don't need because I'm just one girl. Full kitchen. Is it kind of intimate to show you the bathroom, our shower? She's perfect. This is just the most perfect spot. It's spotlessly clean, 10 minutes away from the gym, beach, the grocery store, tons of scenic places to walk around here. The neighbors are so incredibly friendly. Everything about this Airbnb is fantastic. If you're thinking about planning a trip to Florida, an hour and a half north from Fort Lauderdale, 2 hours south from Orlando, you're looking for somewhere to stay, message me right away. I will gladly send you this link. With that being said, I'm gonna get this meal in me, chill just a tad bit more, get some good old rest. Good morning. Honestly, today's the first day that my brain feels significantly better and my neck also feels significantly better. It's great timing because it's leg day. I just threw together my intra carb HD in pineapple. We'll make our pre-workout when we get into the car. Something I wanted to shout out though that I bought while I was here is this Athena Club full body deodorant in the scent of golden vanilla. I've never seen this back at home. I picked it up at Target when I went to Target to get bananas. Somehow ended up with deodorant. I think it smells really, really good. And I have a tendency to have very sensitive armpits. Anytime I find something that doesn't break me out in armpit hives, that is a freaking win. I'm gonna head off now to Raw Athletic Club in Stewart, train some legs. Going to bring my little tripod and I will try to film whatever it is that I can film.
Dime qué es lo que pasa, yo quiero desacatarme contigo, papi, perder el control contigo, papi. Dime, yo te digo, papi, ay papi, desacatarme contigo, papi, perder el control contigo, papi. Dime, yo te digo, papi, ay papi. Dime qué es lo que pasa. Dime qué es lo que pasa, vente pa' mi casa, yo te espero sin nada. Dime qué es lo que pasa, yo quiero desacatarme contigo, papi, perder el control contigo, papi. Dime, yo te digo, papi, ay papi, desacatarme contigo, papi, perder el control contigo, papi. Dime, yo te digo, papi, ay papi. Dime qué es lo que pasa.
Hey y'all, my lift was good. It was so good. And now the impending thought that I'm leaving here tomorrow really sucks. Oh my god, really, really sucks. I don't want to go. I'm not even going home yet. I'm going to spend a week in Fort Lauderdale. But like, the thought that I don't live here permanently just sucks so bad that I'm crying. Yeah. It sucks so bad that I'm crying. Okay, I ate my post-workout meal. I am no longer crying. We should play a game called Take a Shot of Pre-Workout Every Time Manic Cries in this video. Y'all would be caffeinated as heck. Sorry. We are going to get into the Airbnb story in just a second. I'm drinking this pink Starburst sparkling ice drink and it's phenomenal. 10 out of 10 recommend. Shout out the Americas. LOL if that's available in Canada. But I did want to tell y'all that I have noticed that I have some pretty serious stretch marks that have come in around my legs. A lot of women might be super fearful of that, but truthfully, I'm so proud of them. I don't know if you can see them through this camera. Can't see it that well on camera, but I'm covered in stretch marks all around my adductors, my quads, through my calves. And honestly, it is such a big win. It is a beautiful thing that my body has grown. I just wanted to make a point to appreciate that and acknowledge it. Airbnb story. I got there and the guy was kind of strange. He was a little bit wonky. I definitely noticed it right off the jump. What are you gonna do? You're in another country. You are all alone. You now have no car. Everything in the local area is booked up because it's spring break and you need somewhere to sleep. So even though my initial impression was bad, I knew that I sort of had no choice for that night. Things were okay when I just hid away in my room. For any reference, I rented a room in a house and I've done that before. If you watch the last vlog, I did that in Palm Bay perfectly fine. Apparently it's very hit or miss, and this one was a very big miss. The owner was super weird, sus vibes, and I later met someone else who was staying in the house. Extremely sketchy vibes. The bathroom was disgusting. Man was walking around in his underwear with a beer. Overall, just a really, really awful thing to know that I was gonna stay there that night. I ended up staying up almost all night, tossing and turning because I was so uncomfortable listening in to every single sound. And mind you, this house did not have working Wi-Fi and I did not have cell service in my room. I went and stood in the dirty bathroom trying to figure out if there was somewhere else I could go. Being able to book a car was still delayed because none of that had been processed yet. I felt super, super SOL, as though I had no choice and I had nowhere to go. I'm just a girl all alone in a country that is not mine. I finally ended up going to sleep around 1 or 2 a.m. and I set my alarm for 6 because I had a check-in with my coach. I woke up super early. I took my check-in pictures. I don't want to go into grave detail about exactly the things that were said to me, things that were insinuated to me. But what I will say is during the night that I was there, when I went out to make my last meal, the host made some inappropriate comments to me regarding the fact that I am a woman with muscle and asked me if I was interested in basically being his woman with muscle. There were many other things said. I don't feel particularly comfortable going in on that in grave detail. I've already had to repeat it so many times dealing with Airbnb support. I think that we just need to put the rest of that story to bed. Obviously, as y'all see, I found myself another Airbnb and I got a car off Enterprise. I left first thing the next morning. The hosts of this Airbnb were phenomenal. They allowed me to check in early, provide me somewhere safe to stay while I was waiting for them to like finish cleaning and to have this place. And here's the thing about me. I book Airbnbs based on reviews. Something could look good, but if there's no reviews, I'm not booking it. And the place that I booked had good reviews. I don't know if it has to do with the fact that I am a young female, that this individual felt comfortable saying certain things to me, maybe thinking I am some kind of fertile mouse. I'm not fertile mouse. I am definitely more of like a boss woman energy if you ask me. We are here now. We are safe. Obviously incredibly sad that I leave here tomorrow morning, but I am going off to Fort Lauderdale, meet my friend Mariah. That'll be really fun. Honestly, I think it'll be nice to have some company for a little bit. I've been alone now for a bit. Being alone isn't really anything new to me when I'm in Ontario. I'm alone all the time anyways. It's not that different. I guess I could just keep rambling, but what I'm going to do instead is sign off this video. With that being said, shop Heavy D, shop Elevate, shop HD, use code AJLifts, support your girl. I love you if you do. Let me know if you do. For any reference, I wear a 2XL in all my Heavy D t-shirts. I've gotten that question a lot lately, and I just want to remind everybody here that there are some things in life that matter more than others, and your health and safety is one of those things, period. And if you would like some help with your health, either reach out to me on Instagram or submit an application in the description box below. Online lifestyle and natural bodybuilding coaching. I love ya, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Goodbye.